Hi everyone, Hannah here. So later in the tutorial we are going to be wrapping the lace around the outside of the cover. I decided that's what I want to do. It's so beautiful lace, and I just don't want to be cutting it all up into little pieces. So that's going to be my last thing, kind of the pièce de résistance of the book. And so I will be doing that later. But for now, I'm going ahead and gluing down kind of what I'm doing on my book. I'm gluing all the pages down together, gluing them together that have words. If any of them have pictures that I like, I'm not gluing those pages together, and instead I'll gesso over it and then add some of the heavy body acrylic paint, and then finish decorating it. And we will do one of those layouts or a couple of them in the tutorial too. So I'm going to go ahead and be gluing the pages together in this signature, and then showing you how I embellish the pages with the pictures. So the video cut off while I was gessoing this page, so I'm just finishing it up, applying a layer of gesso, and then sometimes I don't want to wait for it to completely dry, so I'll kind of put something in between those pages to kind of prop it up so they don't stick together. And then I'm going to go ahead and gesso this page down to kind of cover up some of the words. And it also primes the page for adding the paint. You could go ahead and just paint right on top. If you were going to be adding like watercolor painting, I would say you want to prime it first. But I'm going to just go ahead and apply the linen acrylic paint, and then I'll come back after that with the wax paste. I really like the color of the shabby chic wax paste, so I'm just kind of using it throughout the book. So the paint has dried, and now I thought I'd do some stamping. I'm really excited about including a stamp and an ink pad in the mixed media junk journal boxes. We've been doing that, I guess, the last couple of boxes now. I am really excited about that, and I know some of y'all, the feedback y'all have given me, y'all are really excited about that. It just gives you more options and more layers of fun things to do in your altered book. So really excited about that. And now I'm going to put a little bit of this rub-on transfer here. I'm going to get that on. I love rub-on transfers. I really like using them in in my projects. So now I'm just going to come with the wax paste. I like to go kind of side to side with it, and then I like to come back and go up and down with it. I just like the different lines that it gives, and it really has a neat effect. So I have not used any of this embroidery thread yet, and I wanted to go ahead and use it. So I cut a little bit off and I'm separating it. And I'm just going to brush some glue on the page and then stick the thread to it. And whenever I glue a picture down, it'll have some of the thread sticking out. And I think it just kind of adds a neat look to it. So that's kind of what I'm going for on this. So this page would be great for some journaling. Add a picture over it. You could stick in a guest check, any kind of ephemera, paper clip, something in there. There's all kinds of neat things that you can do. You can take the envelope that came in the kit. You can glue the flap down, or take some washi tape to stick it and just have that envelope coming out to the side. There's just different things that you can do, and I'm enjoying with this book kind of more of art journaling. And so I just really am liking the mixed media that I've been doing in this book. It's just a lot of fun. And in our past books, I do more of, gluing down a journaling card, making a hidden pocket, or flip outs, tuck spots. And those are things that you can do in this book as well with the journaling cards, even some of the ephemera pieces. You can glue one side down and then just tuck something in on the other side. So there's a lot of different things that you can do. And of course, I love YouTube for the tutorials and inspiration that I get, from there. I'm all the time watching videos on different things just to get some inspiration. So I'm just finishing up with some stamping. And I want to go ahead and add some wax paste too. The glue is not completely dried yet, so I'm going to take a paper towel and just kind of wipe the wetness of the glue off, and then just go ahead and start adding the wax paste. Now the glue is still not dried, even with wiping most of it off with the paper towel. It still has a little bit of that. So as I'm going with the wax paste, some of it's beading up, and I'm just taking a paper towel and wiping off the little beads. So that's what you see me doing right now. I could wait and then it would just go on real smooth like the other page did, but I was impatient. So I'm just doing it this way. But I do like the I still like the look of it. Either way, it still looks great. So I hope that the page spreads that we have created, I hope that helps give you some inspiration on what you can do inside your altered book. And then next, I'm going to be gluing the lace fabric onto the outside of the book, and that will complete our tutorial series. I do still have the other two signatures, or a few signatures to to finish up gluing those pages together, doing a couple more of the layouts within those signatures. But I just wanted to go ahead and, close out this tutorial. When I do complete my book, I will do a flip through so that y'all can see, how I finished my book, and I might do some things a little different, just to give you some inspiration on it. I absolutely love this lace. Really, really excited to use it in the kit. I love lace. So I'm just gluing it down, and then when I get done, then I'll take the sari silk and, with the heart closure, and that'll just, finish off the book. And I really like the look of it. It's just really pretty. So I hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I feel like with this particular box, January, February box, we had more tutorials. I think we had 7 or 8, but I really enjoyed doing it, and I just wanted to cover all of our bases, answer any questions that were out there. So thank you so much for joining me in this tutorial series.